Mel, they can come out. They can come out. And get there to be. And move out. The kids can come out.
Good evening everyone, welcome to Underwood Park for this Round 7 Australia Cup qualification match between FQPL pace setters Rochedale Rovers and NPL heavyweights Peninsula Power. It's been an eventful qualification journey here in the Sunshine State, with the weather playing havoc over the last few months, but we're finally here. Tonight's winner will be one of the state's 5 representatives on the national stage. I'm James Coughlin, here to bring you all the action on FQTV over the next 90 or possibly even 120 minutes. Rochedale are currently leading the way for promotion into the state's top division, and with plenty of big game experience in their squad tonight, they'll fancy their chances of a cup set. They're coming off a confidence-boosting win over South West Queensland Thunder on the weekend, but they will be without impact midfielder Alex Warrilow after his red card. The lineup for Rochedale: the coach Ross Davidson, the goalkeeper Matt Lugo, 4 Liam MacArthur, 5 Matt Melville, 6 Jackson Rossi, 7 Greg Cheshire, 8 Jake Kuskieri, 11 Cooper McCormick, 18 Olaid Yinka Kahinde, 17 Marek Mardley, 19 Scott Colson, and 20 Alex Tabion. Meanwhile, the bench: the reserve goalkeeper Tom Carroll, 9 Sam Rigard, 14 Michael Morrow, 23 Riley Swindles, and 24 Aidan Bender. Penn Power, they've gone through a trio of Gold Coast opponents to reach this stage, done it the hard way, needing extra time in their last outing. But new coach Rick Coughlin will be eager to make his mark at the start of his tenure with qualification for the round of 32. Their lineup: the goalkeeper Phil Zaback, number 2 Lewis Greenwood, 3 Daniel McHenry, 5 Dan Morgan, 6 Brody Boyce, 8 Josh Woolley, 9 Brenton Fox, 12 Jesse Rigby, 19 Joseph Hitchcock, 22 Solomon Valdemarian, and 23 Sam Cronin. Their bench: the reserve goalkeeper Tom Sutton, 11 Daniel Cutler, 16 Oliver Plusnan, 18 Malachi Love Samira. And we are shaping up for an excellent fixture tonight. Certainly isn't looking like it will be all one-way traffic with both sides. Definitely capable of pulling off the win here. See Rochedale in their normal home kit, Penn Power in blue. And there is Marek Mardley, the FQPL Golden Boot leader.
A final shout out to all of our sponsors, including major sponsors and
of course, the former Penn Power player as well.
And Dan Brown.
And he will be the one getting us underway this evening.
All the best both sides tonight.
And on the second attempt, we are underway. There's one more win between these two sides and the national stage. Who will come out on top? We'll find out on FQTV. I'm very pleased to have you spending your Tuesday evening with us. Scott Colson will get a chance for an early throw-in. First meeting between these sides since 2018 as Olsen's well thrown into the box. Bounces past Mudley and Power eventually able to clear it with Sam Cronin. Not with Brenton Fox, but just a little bit too much on that pass for Dan McHenry. Behind side going on the attack once again, Yinka Kahinde. He was very busy on Saturday night, and it looks like we've got an early injury again for Power. This will be giving them a little bit of deja vu perhaps to their most recent game on Friday night where Joseph Hitchcock was subbed off after just a couple of minutes, and Lewis Greenwood just giving the thumbs up, and he'll be back to action. And Power, they're chasing their third ever national stage appearance in 2017, made the round of 32, lost up at what is now known as Moreton Daly Stadium to Melbourne City. And then last year, Brisbane Roar were too good for Penn Power. That was, from memory, the first game of the round of 32. Last year, a chilly night up on the Peninsula. Tabbion out for Coulson. He'll put it on that left foot, and he'll be able to pick out McCormick, but pressure from Morgan, just enough to force a heavy touch, and here is Dan Morgan. Storming forward down that left flank, and well-weighted pass into midfield, finding Fox, and Power have numbers on the outside if Cronin can get it out, or Cronin eventually getting out. The cross comes in, and it's blocked away there by MacArthur. Chance now for the visitors to strike early from a set piece as Woolley will make his way over. The two nominal centre backs, Jesse Rigby and Brodie Boyce, coming forward. Plenty of traffic around Matt Lugo. Swinging delivery will go into the 6-yard box. It finds a head of Boyce. Can't direct it on target. Lugo retrieves the ball. We'll check out the replay. Goes in, and he's got the jump on his marker, MacArthur. We'll now return you to live action and Tabbion. Hitchcock, and Yinka Kahinde just unable to keep that one on the correct side of the sideline. Rigby, Western Pride man, he's fitting quite well with Penn Power, and Fox putting the pressure on, but MacArthur able to clear it away. Coulson driving it forward, looking for the switch of play, able to get it to McCormick, and he'll send it out now. Melville, he'll look to put the cross in, but didn't quite get the bend on it, but Zabak's actually able to bring that one under control, and now he rolls it out. Valdemariam rolling it forward, and Tabbion able to get there ahead of Fox. But Fox continues to Tabbion, and it's not worked there by the power forward, Cronin. Valdemariam will put up to the back post, finding Morgan, but a heavy first touch just showed enough of it to the Rochedale defender. They're able to clear their lines now, a chance for Mardley to chase this one down. Back, McCormick, and eventually finds Cheshire, who'll take on the shot, and will just fizz wide of Zabak's right-hand post. See Mardley back, and Hall was there for McCormick to tee up his captain, and did just that. Perhaps an early range finder for Cheshire. Changes for Rochedale from the weekend. It's Morello who scored that belter just before half-time from range. He is out tonight. And McCormick is the one that's come into the starting lineup. He'll take up station on the right flank. Cheshire operating a bit more centrally, and Yinka Kahinde on the left. Those three all supporting Merrick Mardley. Tabby on, he'll have to close eye on what's happening behind him as Fox was just waiting for a mistake and almost a loose moment at the back. Melville back now for MacArthur. Valdemarian is in fact in the 21 shirt, not 22. Both this season. And now a free kick after the infringement. And Fox into a dangerous area. Park is, sounds like they've got a solid crowd in attendance. Ball slid through for Woolley, and he'll try and square it back, and Lugo. Just asking where was the run being made to the near post. Yinka Kahinde. Shrugs off the challenge there of Valdemariam, and Boyce taking off the attention there, and that is going to be enough for the free kick. In the opinion of our referee, is he Crespo? Very experienced referee. He's got some NPL Grand Finals on his resume as well. Carlson, the left foot, it's probably a bit too far out to take the shot on. It's not a great angle for the delivery. Just try and flip it out, and it's headed away by Rigby. Happy to see that one roll over the sideline. Throw-ins, contested Mardley, allowing Boyce time for the header, and Woolley just pocketed there by every work by Matt Melville. Lugo, who's got the connection with Power coach Rick Coughlin after both were member of Logan's 2020 FQPL double winning side. Former Logan coach was brought in to succeed the successful Aaron Phil. Enjoyed a spectacular run at Penn Power and still helping out with the succession plan. Feeling he maybe he will remain a very popular figure at AJ Kelly Park. Ben Ryan is elevated to the director of football role. It's ball now falling for Valdemariam. If he can bring it back under control, he does. He'll tee it up. And putting his body on the line was Tabby on. McCormick, he's got pace to burn if he can get around Boyce, and McCormick is judged to have just tripped up the Power defender. And Boyce will restart play with the free kick. Hitchcock. Rigby, Power. Here to try and play their way out from the back. Mariam tried to get the creative turn. Just a bit too far in front of Cheshire, and Mardley not afraid to put his body into a challenge, and that'll break now for Yinka Kahinde, and he'll take the shot on, and it's straight at Zabax. Woolley. And chance for power going the other way almost instantly. It's Fox. He's into the box on the right foot and saved by Lugo. It'll fall now for Veldemariam and can't direct that one on target. A lightning move from Penn Power. Beautiful ball from Woolley to unleash Fox. You can see the improvised attempted finish from Simon Veldemariam. Morgan. Given the opportunity to lead the line, and here's Morgan, but the flag had gone up for offside. Lugo was hoping to restart play quickly, but it will be to where the assistant referee had signalled for offside. For Power, notable change is Cronin, who came on as that 8th-minute sub for Joseph Hitchcock on Friday night against Gold Coast Knights. He's replaced Malachi Love Samira, the young attacker who's on the bench. Solid play to call on, and some player for Rochedale to have his Yinka Kahinde from the outset, as Hitchcock just keeping a close eye on him. And that bent ball forward, finding the head of Mardley. And that's a great chance there for Marek Mardley. A little bit too far out to really be considered a chance for the big striker, but nonetheless, only one that I feel like he should at least force a save out of Phil Zabax. Morgan as he gets tripped up there by Mardley. A few years ago, Mardley was a Penn Power player. He moved to Gold Coast Knights last year. Chasing their first appearance in the FFA Cup, Australia Cup round of 32. Mardley is, he's going to drive into the box, and he'll try and square it. McCormick is there and putting the pressure on Brody Boyce, and Rochedale once again creating at least a half chance with their attack. Hitchcock calling for the offside flag, and here's Rigby just getting a foot out. So there's 4 targets to aim for in the box. Cheshire just Zabax's company in the late arriving run of Colson, and he could be the target for the nod on. Now Cronin. Takes a second to play it forward, but didn't quite read the run of his teammates. Morgan. Beautifully picking out Veldemariam, but loose in the control. And Boyce going in with a strong challenge there. And Crespo signals for the free kick. It's exchanging with Woolley, and he'll now just have a word with him, and this will be a final warning. Colson lofted ball up and chested down by Cheshire. Chested down by Mardley. He'll feed it back for the cross in. Can only find Rigby. Voldemariam just caught on his heels a little bit by MacArthur, and out it'll go now for another cross into the Penn Power box, and caught by Zabax. Over an hour gone so far in this Australia Cup round 7 tie. Kicking off momentarily, we also have the Classico, Brisbane City out for revenge. 7-0 defeat, but in the meantime, Penn Power, they'll look for an opportunity here, and that ball right across the face of Lugo. Not under control now. Morgan with a chance to put the ball back into the box. Put it away, Melville. With no other option, he'll seek the safety of the sideline. Brisbane City and Lions FC, that's getting underway momentarily. As City will desperate to avenge not only their loss on the weekend, but their heartbreaking defeat at this stage to Lions last year. And McCormick, and just can't step inside. Open up an opportunity for Morgan, but not a whole lot of options in front of him. Instead, he goes short for Veldemariam, who's making the run now ahead of Morgan, and that angled ball, is it going to hold up? It will. McHenry, Cronin, Fox, now back for Fox, over for Veldemariam! And Fox is claiming a corner, and I think that might have been what's been awarded. It has, as you see a beautiful passage of play here from Power. Veldemariam did actually come off MacArthur. A massive warning sign for the home side. Play a slick Power move, but live to fight another day. There's a corner there, and completely cleared away, but it is on the second attempt, just for some temporary respite, and it might be a little more than temporary after Veldemariam knocked down Yinka Kahinde in what was a legal challenge in the opinion of Crespo. Once again, Rochedale just unable to clear their lines. Boyce reading that pass. Hitchcock. They're putting the pressure on. Really almost able to break through the lines. Now they'll recycle it back. Here's Boyce. Hitchcock. Sitting deep, and now an opportunity is Cronin. Trio of yellow shirts in front of him, so he might try and change the angle and instead look for a delivery. Back McHenry. It goes now Boyce. Now just close down the space, and well read by Tabion. Rossi tries to break up the flow. And he'll battle with McHenry and eventually able to get it forward. Yinka Kahinde. Eventually the ball falls for Cheshire, and he'll play it forward. It's Mardley, and he'll fire it across the face of Zabax. Well controlled by the veteran Power shot stopper. Chances at both ends in the last 5 minutes, but still no breakthrough. It's deflected behind for a corner. There goes the corner towards the near post, and that one was met by Mardley. Actually, I beg your pardon, that's Greg Cheshire. Now Fox clipping the ball into the box and finding a free head. Just couldn't be directed on target, but once again, Power just a little bit more comfortable as they grow into the match. Jesse Rigby catch the defence offline. Power now looking to really step up their press. Going forward now, Hitchcock. Score updates from Corporate Travel Management Stadium. Mardley goes down, and this could be a big decision for Izzy Crespo as Rigby knocked down the striker, but I don't think it would have been considered a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. And Cheshire just arguing his case, but Izzy Crespo is going to consult with his assistant here, and while they're having their discussion, we'll be able to go back for the replay, and the ball was too far away from goal, in my opinion, to be a red card. Not Jesse Rigby, but the foul has been given, and it is going to be a... Oh my goodness, how is that? A red card, Jesse Rigby. He is gone for the game. So now, 22 minutes gone, a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity sees Jesse Rigby dismissed, and Power will be going into full-on siege mode from here. It's one of the processes you feel like Izzy Crespo could have followed. He consulted with his assistant, and they decided that that was going to be a clear goal-scoring opportunity for Marek Mardley if he wasn't knocked down. Red card of the qualifying campaign as well. Now Colson, he'll put the ball into the box as that one's nodded behind by Boyce, and the question now becomes, if you're the Penn Power coaching staff, do you possibly consider subbing on Marko Milutinovic? In goes the corner, and Rochedale players at the back post. Kahinde was the closest one. Just looking at the way Power have set themselves up, they probably could get away with just keeping the 9 outfield players they've got on the pitch, plus Phil Zabax, of course. Yeah, you could think about moving Lewis Greenwood to centre back next to Brodie Boyce, and you don't see too much of a change other than losing a body in midfield. So that is definitely going to be a talking point from this match. Dismissal of Jesse Rigby. Boyce, spray that one out for McHenry. Tell their attacking intent. And Yinka Kahinde, he's clipped there by Hitchcock. Zabax reclaims that one. Power, they'll push forward now. Veldemariam, his step on Coulson. Feed it back now, McHenry with the pass inside Woolley. Might be shaping up for the shot. Instead, it'll be Veldemariam and Yinka Kahinde back doing his defensive duty. Both sides of red in their respective cup runs. Goes a corner, and it was almost a dangerous header, but it cleared the crossbar. It's Cheshire. We'll check out the replay before we corner. Just have to make sure he got enough air on that header. Once again with Hitchcock and Henry at the near post. To crowd out Matt Lugo, and it's punched in. It looks like it's Brodie Boyce claiming the goal, and the 10-man of Penn Power have the lead. Well, how about that? They were crowding Matt Lugo. Boyce made the late run, and I think that one may possibly go down as an own goal, but it really won't matter to Penn Power. They have the lead. Well, there you go. Down a man, up a goal. That is maybe not exactly how Power would have scripted it, but it is one that they will certainly take. Morgan. There's enough pressure there, and he'll win the ball back. Goes all the way out for McHenry. Cuschieri forward for Yinka Kahinde. Skips inside the first challenge. He's drilled forward, but read by Greenwood. Able to escape the attentions of Mardley. Just thump it down the other end. Now the chance could be on that squared across the face of goal. And so close there for Fox to poke home. Now gone, and made the trip down to Rochedale from MJ Kelly Park. As you can see behind Matt Lugo's goal, they'll be pretty happy with how things have gone so far. Maybe not entirely happy, since their side is down to 10 men again in a cup tie. However, they can hold on to this lead, which still got 60 minutes to do so. For a very happy trip. In the meantime, Cooper McCormick, he might have something to say about the final scoreline before the night is out. He's electric in his half hour on the weekend. Veldemariam, can he weight this pass perfectly for Fox? He can, but Fox can't see off Tabion. And the former Moreton Bay and Gold Coast United defender does just enough to get that one behind. Lugo. Now, it back to Tabion. Quarter of an hour gone at Corporate Travel Management Stadium as well. We'll keep bringing you live updates from that one. It is scoreless between Brisbane City and Lions FC, the Brisbane Classico. And that one gets sprayed out for Morgan. Valdemariam short, and that's who we'll go to. Valdemariam. Let's see a path through. And Sam Cronin if he could find one. Boyce. Power still capable going forward. Ross Davidson will be thinking as well. Let's just see if inside can repel this threat. Just introducing himself there to Rossi. Tabion is able to get it away for Coulson. Able to get by the first challenge there, but he left a little something there on Brody Boyce, and you can see Woolley just arguing his case, and there's going to be a yellow card shown for Melville. That was a full-blooded challenge there on Brody Boyce. It was just a bit of a heavy touch to get by Dan Morgan, and I hope it is nothing too serious for Brody Boyce, but we'll wait and see. In the meantime, we'll check back in on how things are going at Newmarket. There's 18 minutes gone, and Lions enjoying a spell of possession. And tomorrow we also have the other South East Queensland qualification match. Logan taking on Sunshine Coast Fire. Still full of confidence after upsetting Olympic. Sunshine Coast Fire by fellow FQPL side, Southside Eagles in the last round. The regional Queensland game is set for the 2nd of July. Edge Hill Magpies Crusaders United up in Cairns. That one is going to be a lengthy road trip, and depending on how you measure it, possibly the farthest side will have to travel in Australia Cup qualification. Hitchcock, and gets by Tabion. Not able to get by Cheshire, and he'll just fire that ball behind for a goal kick. And Brisbane City just went close to the opening goal. Just a reminder, you can catch that game on delay, if you are obviously tuning into this one, or possibly via a second screen. The Australia Cup Facebook page and FQTV. There's Melville. If you are a believer in the dark arts of football, and Sean Penn Powell will be thinking he may be the defender to run out for the rest of the match. He's on a yellow card, as they might try and find a way to level things out. Just a bit too much on that one, as Rossi was the nearest Rochedale player. the switch of play, and McHenry looking for the angled ball, finding Cronin, and now Fox, who went down, as did McHenry, and despite the arguments, not sure entirely how much contact there was in either of those, but probably be feeling like might have been a little bit hard done by with that red card to Jesse Rigby, but it's going to continue to be a matter of debate. Cheshire, Schieri. It's a lofted ball into the box that Zabax is able to comfortably catch. Almost the Rugby Union Gary Owen up and under. Veldemariam. Tries to get around Colson, and does just that, and this could open up an opportunity for Fox, but he takes on the turn. Hitchcock fires it straight into the defender. Now down it goes for Cronin. There's Fox, who's been a headache for the Rochedale defence. Opening 38 minutes and will likely continue to be. Cronin. Trying to break down this wall of yellow and green for the second time tonight. Veldemariam, and he's able to put Colson on his back, and confident is Solomon Veldemariam at the moment. Hitchcock will play the ball through, but the offside flag has gone up against Dan McHenry. And that ends what was otherwise a promising build-up for the visitors. Just can't be brought under control by McCormick. Minutes remaining of first half normal time as Power to go on the attack again. Veldemariam now for Hitchcock. Boyce, Cronin. Power just so confident with the ball at their feet. They're happy to try and play football from just about anywhere. Gets lofted in and able to split the defenders and fall for Fox, but MacArthur is it back, and now we're going to have a corner, in the opinion of the assistant referee. So if you are playing along at home and might not have watched Rochedale's game on the weekend, they did fall behind 1-0 to Southwest Queensland before putting 6 past them. This is a side with plenty of firepower, most notably Nave and Yinka Kahinde. Cormac with a record of 6 goals in 6 league games is pretty lethal in front of goal as well. Cheshire just short and handed away by MacArthur. It could fall now for Morgan from range, and well stopped by Lugo. And that one was travelling. Matt Lugo, he had to be flying for that one. Check out the replay and just see how sweetly Dan Morgan hit that ball. And this corner is certainly going to be fruitful for Penn Power. They scored their first goal from, and I'm sure they'll be keeping a very close eye on Brody Boyce, who's the nearest player to that one, but he escapes everybody, and behind it goes for the goal kick. As Lugo just retrieves the one that was right there, so he can get play underway quickly. goes Tabby on. Hitchcock. Boyce able to create an angle for the pass. Once again looking to enter that quick fire passing move, and it's just what they did. If it wasn't for the lunging challenge of Rossi, it could have been dangerous once again for Rochedale. And Hardley just able to get position on Boyce, and some clever work by the power defender to earn the free kick. And Hardley will go back again for more, this time against Hitchcock, but young midfielder is actually tackled there by his teammate Morgan, and almost resulted in a chance for Rochedale's McCormick and Mardley just not quite on the same page. McCormick was just a beat late getting that pass to Mardley, who I think thought he drifted into an offside position. Down a man. Enjoying long spells of possession, but the defence will be put to the test here with Yinka Kahinde going against McHenry, and free kick earned by Yinka Kahinde. Let's see, Greenwood there. Power scored from a set piece from the corner. Can Rochedale strike back in the closing seconds of the first half from what is essentially a corner. Here comes Colson's delivery. Can find a Power head, Veldemariam. And that is going to be a free kick now for Rochedale, and Woolley once again voicing his displeasure with Issy Crespo's decision. So check out what we see now. Veldemariam, I think he got possibly for a hand around Kuskieri. I think just be seeing how far he can push his luck. Now, free kick in a dangerous area for Power. It's put into the back post, looking for MacArthur. Free kick amounts to not a whole lot. Rochedale as they find their way back into this match. About 60 seconds of stoppage time to be played. And a free kick by McCormick, as we do also have Kappa Women's Super Cup action coming your way on FQTV tonight. It is one apiece between Souths and Moreton Bay. That is shaping up as a very good game. And advantage now for Power, and they could look to full use of this advantage through Veldemariam as he's deal with Kuskieri. Inside Fox, back for Hitchcock, and there's a free man out wide. The final forward foray of the first half. Now a shot taken from range, and Lugo can only palm that one away. That was bouncing awkwardly, and that will be the final action of an eventful first half here at Underwood Park. With Rochedale trailing Penn Power. Jesse Rigby was sent off after 22 minutes. Brody Boyce's fourth goal of the season. It was enough to put the visitors up. It is still scoreless in the Brisbane Classico at Corporate Travel Management Stadium, but we will return with the second half from Rochedale after these messages.
Sausage sizzle and soft drink available for Rovers Juniors with your meal deal, so get down and make sure you get that.
Today we're at Goodwin Park, home of Olympic FC, with the equaliser campaign yet again. We were very lucky tonight. We actually had Stephen Huang, the candidate for the LNP, and Graham Perrott, who's the ALP member for this electorate. Fantastic home crowd that we had, and they actually got to talk to the crowd and tell them their plans about how they will be committing to female football going forward. We're investing in Olympic FC, not only for the future but potentially as a training base for the Women's World Cup next year. Why the equaliser campaign? Well, the equaliser campaign is part of Legacy 23. Football Australia put the Legacy 23 plan together to try and leverage the FIFA Women's World Cup, which is coming next year to Australia and New Zealand. Community facilities are an integral part of improving the capacity and capability of clubs all across the country, and equaliser plays its part. We identified that only 35% of female facilities across the nation are actually female friendly, and we're aiming for 100%. So the equaliser campaign is calling upon all sides of politics to support women's football through female-friendly facilities that give enclosed showers, toilets and change and make a safe, inviting environment. If I had one message to Stephen and Graham moving on from this event today, is that you've seen how important this club is to the community. Now all you've got to do is invest in that community and deliver for female players within this club to make sure that they have equal opportunities, the same as the men.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Vito Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation-compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
They say you can't choose your family, but you can choose your football family. A family has legends you look up to. And the up-and-comers. A family pitches in and works together as a team. We have the ones who keep us in check, and we motivate each other to be the best. Be the best! But it's my brothers and my sisters who always have my back. That's why even my real family love my football family. So what are you waiting for? Join our team. Come on!
Welcome back, everybody, for the second half of this Australia Cup Round 7 qualifier. The final round of Queensland qualifying between Rochedale and Peninsula Power. Jesse Rigby was sent off for the visitors in the 22nd minute. It was Brodie Boyce who popped up from a corner to give the visitors the lead. In the meantime, Rochedale will be looking to find a way back into the match. James Coughlin in commentary on FQTV, and I'm very pleased to have your company on this Tuesday night. The red card for Jesse Rigby was for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity after Marek Mardley was adjudged to have been otherwise clean through, and after consultation with his assistant on the near side, Mr. Crespo decided that dismissal of Jesse Rigby was the appropriate punishment. And we will just wait and see if there are any half-time changes made. The winner will become Queensland's first entrant in the national stage of the Australia Cup. That isn't the Brisbane Roar A-League men's side, of course. In the process of being discussed with the referee. We do have another Australia Cup match in progress. Brisbane City leading 1-0 after young defender Jackson Simpkin in the 37th minute, and we will bring you updates as they come to hand as well. Now I can see, I think Michael Morrow and actually Aiden Bender as well, so it could be a triple change for Rochedale. We've got Bender, Morrow and Ridgard coming on. So an all or nothing move here from Ross Davidson as he tries to take down NPL heavyweights, Penn Power. And we'll just wait and see who the replacements are, but I would assume that at least one of the players withdrawn based on the positions at the kickoff will be Marek Mardley. But in the meantime, it will be Power who appear to be unchanged. And we are back underway at Underwood Park. 45 minutes to decide who is playing in the Australia Cup national stage for 2022. And Bender has taken up station at right back, so he looks like he might have replaced Melville as he did on the weekend. Now here's Cronin. Back on the ball again, but can only play it off. Tabion, Valdemarian, back it goes now. Nick Henry trying to turn McCormick and fashion the angle for a cross. Instead forced to play it back up the sideline. There it goes Boyce, he'll
Half-time substitution
send it
for
out.
Rochedale Rovers coming off number 4, Liam MacArthur, number 15, Ole Inki Kahinde, and number 17, Marek Mardley, to be replaced by number 9, Sam Ridger, number 14, Michael Morrow, and number 24, Aiden Bender.
So there you go, with the assistance of the ground announcer at Underwood Park. We do have confirmation of the triple halftime change. And now it could break. Taken on there by Fox, but can only find Tabby on. So Melville will shift in one as Bender will be the right back. Mariam, he's impressive this evening, but showed a bit too much of the ball for Cheshire. Only outfield player left on the bench for Rochedale is Riley Swindles. Greenwood. Just can't find McHenry. Defending from the front. Hitchcock. Too much on that one. Morrow. Raising out in the battle for possession with Woolley. Over it goes Morgan. Faced with Bender. Power. Just looking at it, you couldn't actually tell they are down to 10 men after the red card, but still looking very comfortable in the ball and happy to shift it around. And Hitchcock is looking out quite well here for Power, and it's still alive for the visitors as Cronin, for me at least, has been the man of the match through the opening 45 plus minutes. Now forward it goes. There's Morgan, and eventually ball found its way to the foot of Rossi, and now here's Ridgard, and he'll try and go for a run, but too heavy touch by Greenwood. Zabax, Boyce. And the offside flag goes up against Fox. Thus far, the game plan put together by the Power coaching staff. It might have been a slightly improvised one. Colson was just quite aware that that pass was directed towards him, but the pass from the plane from Penn Power is currently working out. Now here's Woolley on the left foot with a bending effort and a stunning strike. Josh Woolley, nothing Matt Lugo could do about that. Power on their way to the round of 32.
Goal for Peninsula Power, scored by number 8, Josh Woolley. Rochedale Rovers 0, Peninsula Power 2.
And what a strike, Woolley just bending it around the outstretched hands of Matt Lugo. And the 10 men of Power, well, it's gone as well as they could have hoped. Very organised defence of Penn Power. Just has to hold out for 40 minutes. Rochedale will undoubtedly come at them with everything they've got. Looks like training is wrapping up on field 2. One of the Rochedale players getting stretched out in front of the home bench. Marion just able to get by Melville. Power steaming forward again. It's Morgan. He tries to just push that one through. Just asking a bit much of Ridgard of Zabax. Just trying to pick out Willie. Zabax had to make sure he got that one right with, it was Morrow for the block. In the Cup this season, Power's defence has been almost bulletproof. Conceding 1 goal in their 3 matches so far. 9-0 win over Surfers Paradise Apollo. 2-0 against Gold Coast Knights and 2-1 extra time against Gold Coast United. It hasn't quite been as stingy in the NPL competition, but it is good enough for 3rd place on the season. And it's shaping up to be a very tight battle for not only the top 4, but for the premiership as well, which the Lions are currently leading the way on. We're just awaiting the commencement of the second half at Corporate Travel Management Stadium. City 1-0 over Lions. We'll bring you all the action here, but we might have a bit of action. Rochedale is Ridgard. Just had a sliver of an opening. And McCormick. Cronin just takes the ball off him like it was nothing. That for a cool bit of defending from Sam Cronin. Fox into the back of Valdemarian's legs. Back for Hitchcock as Power just keeping the ball off Rochedale before they wait for their opportunity. Fox out now. McHenry is going to get some attention. Fox now cutting back onto the right foot. Back for his captain. Just tried to slide that ball back to Fox. And now that clearance from Rochedale can only find some empty grass, which Zabax is able to retrieve the ball from. Rochedale, they just haven't been able to get themselves going tonight. A couple of chances in the first half, and I thought once they picked up the man advantage. And in the meantime, they're once again finding themselves on the back foot. Here is Fox with the curling effort. And straight at Lugo. Wondering about subbing Marek Mardley and Oaid Yinka Kahinde. Were given early marks at the weekend. Yinka Kahinde actually only played an hour. But in the meantime now, with the improvised finish was Fox. But it does seem like Ross Davidson has plenty of faith in his substitute attackers. We're just trying to offer something different in attack with the addition of Ridgard and Morrow. With Mardley, it's tough to replicate, as is the creativity of Yinka Kahinde, but Ridgard certainly capable going forward. Once again, here you go, power. The weight of possession, the weight of chances, and revenge on the scoreboard. And Morgan, I think, actually managed to kick that one up into his own face. And here comes Morrow. He's got the afterburners on, but rounding the keeper there is Ridgard from a tight angle and just put it wide, hands to his head. Sam Ridgard with a tough chance that definitely wouldn't have had a high XG if you're on for those stats, but he might get another chance again. Here is Ridgard. He's going down from behind with the attention of Greenwood, but not enough there in the opinion of Issy Crespo for the foul. That one was, however. Check out Ridgard there, and it does just look like a relatively harmless coming together. There we go, that was Rochedale's best chance of the game, and it's really come before the hour mark. Phil Zabax. Colson calling for the ball, but winning that aerial duel. Willis. Back for Morgan. Woolley. And the offside flag going up, and that will negate the end game of that curling effort from Fox. Colson. And a loose turnover in midfield, pounced on by Hitchcock. He's now facing up to Tabion, Veldemariam, Hitchcock. And in it goes, McHenry. Woolley just couldn't get that first touch to go where he needed it to. Throwing for Rochedale. See a change being prepared on the power bench. Malachi Samira. Cheshire. Touch on that, so it is going to be a power throw in, and that throw in will come after the change is made. And actually that change won't be made just yet, as Mariam is able to get the ball going forwards before it comes with the lunging kick out of bounds. Cronin. There goes Hitchcock. He might fancy the chance from range, and Ridgard committed the foul and came off second best from that challenge. And he looks like he could be in a bit of trouble. See, there is Hitchcock. Took the touch, lined up the shot, and it's not a good sign for Sam Ridgard. But he is back on his feet. He's yanked back to his feet after overcoming that knock. Lugo setting his wall. He's got Fox and Woolley, the two most likely to hit this free kick, although Hitchcock is lingering back. It's the angle for either a right or a left footer. Here's Fox. Just can't get that one to go over the wall and under the crossbar. And now we will have that change coming up. And that free kick was the final action for Brenton Fox. Samira has got 4 league goals. He scored in the 2-0 cup win over Gold Coast Knights at the start of June. Putting some fresh legs up front as Powell will strike again at Rochedale. Cheshire. Rossi now back for Morrow. It's still time for Rochedale, but we need a bit across than that. We're going to Phil Zabax. We may have another change coming up. And that will be the last roll of the dice.
Number 6, Jackson Rossi, to be replaced by number 23, Riley Swindles.
Rossi withdrawn and Swindles coming on in his place. Ridgard in possession. Swindles giving Cheshire just a bit too much to chase. There's power the other way, and everything is bouncing their way tonight. At least after the red card to Rigby, everything is bouncing their way. Back underway at Newmarket. City still up 1-0. 8 minutes played in the second half. There's Valdemariam over the terrace trio for Penn Power. Joseph Hitchcock and Kyle Samira. Another in there from Izzy Crespo. And it is 2-0 to Brisbane City. We've got the live stream on there, and not sure who is claiming that goal in the end, but a possible boil-over taking place here at Newmarket. As Lions, well, like Rochedale, have to try and dig their way out of a 2-0 hole. And will come back for a free kick. Looks like it is Brandon Reeves that is the one that is at least claiming the goal. In the meantime, to action here. Rochedale is making their runs, looking for the nod on Hitchcock. Power can feel pretty good about as Cheshire bring that one under control, and Zabax. So that one came back with a bit of interest. Greenwood. Now Coulson. Bend that ball in, looking for Morrow. Get the direction on it. Now Hitchcock. Swindles. Pass up the sideline. Coulson. 20 minutes to go for Rochedale. A little bit of a tug there on Cuschieri's shirt, but play on. Now Cheshire. Stay in. Tavion. Marion getting the block in there, and it's now breaking for Greenwood, who will have the foul, but the advantage will be played. Marion chasing it down over to the other side of the pitch. Coulson. And Greenwood got the ball, as you can hear him arguing with Crespo, and he might have talked himself into a reprimand here. Just Crespo taking the time to defuse the situation. In the meantime, would you believe it? It is 3 now for Brisbane City, and they extend their lead, and it looks like they will be on their way to the Australia Cup round of 32. Yuta Hirayama making it 3-0 with a run to the back post. He's able to just poke that one home. And the change is being made there. Cosnan coming on. Now replace Sam Cronin, who over the last couple of years had a bit of a run with injuries, but it's good to see him back and playing at the top of his game. This is Australia Cup qualifying on QTV as Zabax. James Coughlin bringing the action from Underwood Park, and when the action warrants it, we've also got the stream of Brisbane City Lions here in the commentary booth. Here comes Love Samira. Marion, he'll skip by the challenge. He'll take the strike on from range. He can only find Matt Lugo. Guard making the run. Greenwood will chase that one down. Colson. Cormac just can't keep it in, as that was well handled by Greenwood. Staying calm with the attacker trying to win the ball back. Penn Power 17 minutes away from return to the national stage for the third time in 5 years. Five cup competitions anyway. 2021 didn't go ahead. Meanwhile, what has been an impressive start to the season so far for Rochedale. They have the opportunity to turn their attention, if this comeback doesn't happen, and we can turn their attention to earning promotion up to the NPL, where they will be looking to play Penn Power again. Okay, another run at the national stage of the Australia Cup. Bender, he's able to look up and get ahead to that one, but once again, Greenwood just happy to see that one roll over the byline. I'm starting to see a little bit more urgency from Rochedale. They've got a quarter of an hour to go. And they're not giving up the cause just yet, the home side. Guard and right there with a series of headers, and Swindles just trips up Hitchcock. Josh Woolley trying out for the snapper role. Local gridiron team. A little bit too much heat on that one to probably meet the grade for the NFL. Really just putting that one over the top. Love Samira. Almost to the end of that. Well, we have late drama tonight. Rochedale, despite having the extra man, just haven't been able to capitalise on it. Woolley. The effort in the 51st minute is what gave Power that 2-goal cushion. So they might have just had a few nervous moments, or this could be a nervous moment here. McCormick, he's going to drive for the box, is going to try and get around Greenwood, who hasn't really put a foot wrong tonight and continues to hold strong after shifting into that makeshift centre-back role. The dismissal of Jesse Rigby and Lewis Greenwood. He will be a very popular man in the Penn Power change rooms after this effort. Zabak's restarting play, nodded on by Hitchcock. Samira just feeding that one wide for Morgan. And to be completely honest, you can't really fault any of the Power players as individuals tonight. The last 50 plus minutes of game time, I beg your pardon. Barely put a foot wrong. And they just have to see out the final 12 minutes. Brody Boyce. Hitchcock is felled. Lugo with a really hefty collision with McHenry, and the Power attacker is just down for the moment. We'll check on him, as it looks like he might have taken a knock to the head, which is something that certainly warrants the better safe than sorry approach. Just put himself in the way of the on-rushing Matt Lugo, who certainly a strong figure to run into you. So while we again, so coming up, we've got Logan Lightning against Sunshine Coast Fire. Sure, no problem. The Power coach will be checking in on his former club. So one of those sides will be making the Australia Cup national stage for the first time. And if the scoreline at Newmarket holds, we'll have a pair of first-time participants. If the roll in front of me is accurate, which I have no reason to doubt it is. In the meantime, Ridgard, he's got the ball, and he'll just fire it straight across the face of goal and eventually cleared away. Just anywhere will do. So the Australia Cup appearances for Queensland clubs, the Roar, well, they've been in it every season. They will continue to do so after their playoff win against Western Sydney Wanderers last month. Cairns FC / Far North Queensland Heat, they were 5-time participants. Brisbane Strikers, the most common side from Brisbane to make it in with 4 appearances. Lions had the opportunity to draw level tonight, but they have to find a way to score at least 3 unanswered goals. And we might see a 3rd unanswered goal for Power, but that pass from Love Samira just unable to reach his intended target. And a challenge that lacked a little bit of subtlety and seemed like it had a fair bit of frustration behind it from Cheshire. Anyway, back to the honour roll. Lions, Gold Coast City / Palm Beach and Olympic, all 3-time participants as we have Cutler coming on. And based on the call from the crowd, that could be the end of the night for Veldemariam, as he has put in a monster shift tonight.
Number 21, Solomon Veldemariam, replaced by number 11, Daniel Cutler.
And now Gold Coast Knights on 2. Penn Power, they probably be moved up to 3. And then one time thus far, Coomera, Moreton Bay, Redlands and Surfers Paradise Apollo. And then one of Edge Hill United and Magpies Crusaders United will be making their second stop on the national stage. Clash between Edge Hill and Magpies Crusaders on the 2nd of July. So put that one in your calendars now. And McCormick, he'll go for an amazing run and fire that one into who else but Greenwood. He has been, if not the thorn in Rochedale's side, then bollard that they haven't really been able to find their way through. And a slip, but just allows Greenwood to regather the ball. Rochedale. Forward again, Colson, former Capalabar man. Back Swindles. Melville fizzing that one out and just a bit too much on that. Bender to bring under control, and there'll be no hurry from anyone wearing blue and white to take this throw in. Hitchcock just sending possession to his teammate. Really just spraying it out wide, Klosner. Looks like now Howard just sipped into a training drill where he's going to try and hold possession for the time being, as Morgan thought about the cross. Well, didn't need to tell you what that free kick is for. The chorus of power players calling for a handball. I'll tell you all you need to know. Just deciding not to take on the Rochedale defenders. Hitchcock, he might fancy himself as that one falls through Cutler. He'll cut back to Samira, who's got Henry making the run out wide. Instead, he'll just go all the way back. Power, if they get their cards right, might actually find a way to hold on to the ball for the remaining minutes of the match. Morgan. So Power, once again, trying to avoid the commentators' jinx, assuming that, assuming they are able to hold on. We've got a home game coming up against Sunshine Coast Wanderers this Saturday, so they won't be able to celebrate for too long. Just making sure Izzy Crespo just saw he was knocked down. And then on the 2nd of July, they're away to East Penn Power. Friday the 8th, away to Brisbane Roar. And then 23rd of July, they'll be away to Gold Coast United. So, tough stretch coming up as looks like one of the Rochedale players might have picked up a yellow card, but I'm not sure who that one was directed towards. I'm not sure that will make too much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. His run here might, as he tried to tee up Love Samira. Meanwhile, there could be a bit of a lifeline coming up now for Lions. As it is now 3-1. The corner being swung in and then fired home from close range. Zach Maltby just possibly giving the visitors a little bit of hope here with a quarter of an hour to go. In the meantime, it's blind optimism than anything for Rochedale as they try and find just a goal to themselves something to play for in second half stoppage time, but they just have not been able to maintain any sort of extended spell of possession to trouble the Power back line. So it will be, as it stands, a third clean sheet in 4 cup games. And without having spoken to anyone at Power, I'm sure they will be hoping for a more favourable draw than getting the local A-League side. Possibly looking at hosting another side, either AJ Kelly Park or possibly Moreton Daly Stadium, depending on where that game is. Just a reminder as well, on the other cup tie taking place, 3-1 Brisbane City over Lions. On Saturday, it was 7-0 to Lions when they met in the league. So how's that for a 9-goal turnaround? Oh, Rochedale might get themselves back into this one as they try and get a very, very late 2-goal turnaround. Looks like the Power bench is ready to celebrate, but we'll have to see off this foray from Colson as that very heavy first touch was able to be comfortably dealt with. Joseph Hitchcock. I did say coming into the second half that Sam Cronin would have been the man of the match, but to be honest, I don't think it would be completely fair to single out which Power player has been the most impressive, because they've all done their respective duties. After playing 70 minutes with 10 men. Now in second half stoppage time, and we just wait the final whistle as Plusnen might try and go through the defenders, and Cutler just keeping Rochedale pinned down in their own end, and Souths have taken the lead over Moreton Bay in the Kappa Women's Super Cup. They'll be able to flick over to either that stream or Brisbane City Lions once we hit the full-time whistle here. And Carlson's attempted pass for Swindles cannot be kept in. Now Rochedale will be taking their attention back to league duties. They're at home on Friday night against Redlands in this is to be a pretty impressive match in the opening round of the season. And following that, they're away to Caboolture. Midweek catch-up on the 6th of July at home to Mitchelton, and then on the 9th of July, away to Ipswich Knights. Cuschieri taking that free kick. Long ball forward just over the head of Ridgard, and was able to actually stop that one from going out for a goal kick, and there'll be a power throw-in when Greenwood makes his way over to take it. Now we'll just be keeping an eye on Crespo, the referee, is Paulson just with a fatigued effort, almost of a concession, as keep that one in. The Lions just went close with another header, forcing the save out of Riley Stent. Check of the watch, we'll move just a little bit closer, and I think that maybe stoppage time is up. And Tabby on. Feed it back for Lugo, and that will seal Penn Power's progression to the Australia Cup national stage. A 2-0 win over Rochedale Rovers despite spending the majority of the game with 10 men. Brodie Boyce in the 28th minute, Brenton Fox in the 51st. Congratulations, Peninsula Power. We will see you in the Australia Cup national rounds. Commiserations to Rochedale. Now switch over to the other Australia Cup stream on FQTV. It's shaping up to be a great finish. Brisbane City 3-1 up over Lions. I'm James Coghlan. Thank you very much for your company tonight. Enjoy the rest of your week.